Welcome back, everybody. What is going on? And what a result. Chelsea 2, Newcastle, as they say up north, nil. Sit down, Anton Dick. Sit down, Cheryl Cole. Sit down, Jimmy Now, in your crocodile shoes. Your boys got beaten today. 2-0 to Chelsea. A great performance. And we're already getting people coming on. Let's get it on.
What's up? Can you hear me?
What's going on? Yes, I can.
Good win.
It was a good performance in the first half. Nothing. Yeah. Just did the job in the second.
Yeah, that was professional in the second. I don't know. We could have brought on. What do you think about Ziyech though? Like, why is he just on the bench?
I don't know. He's just not performing at the moment. I think the players that are being picked are outperforming him. It's just the formation suits the players he's picking, and Ziyech just isn't getting in there. Yeah. Today, everyone played really well. I can't see him getting in front. Who's he going to get in front of?
That is true. But like, even off the bench though, no?
Yeah, maybe. But I think the pace of the game today, he wouldn't have suited him. I think he would have. He didn't look interested against Barnsley.
I mean, but at the end of the day, nobody played well. So
Okay.
It's like this was like you can't really judge that game because everybody was crap.
Yeah, that's true. No one really
But
played. It was hard
didn't
for
make a
him.
case for himself.
No. It was.
That's the thing I would say. What do you think about Chilwell though?
I just don't think he needs to get used to playing as a left wing back. I just think Marcos Alonso is playing quite well. His distribution is quite poor at times. I think Chilwell's better, maybe defensively. If we're going to play a back four, at times I'd go with Chilwell. Yeah, he can.
Yeah, Chilwell's better back, but the thing is, I think Chile is in his own head too, because I think he's that type of the person that needs like confidence to play.
Yeah, I think he just needs to get used to what he's been asked to do. Yeah. If you watched them today, they were playing really. Alonso,
because I think if he makes,
Alonso and Adoy were playing quite high today. I don't think Chilwell was really that sort of game. I think if we're going to play a team that's going to press us like City and Man United, we're going to be playing Ben Chilwell. Because up against Marcus Rashford, we're going to need, and whoever else is playing on the right, like we're going to need. He's going to be playing in those sort of games. We can't have Alonso against teams that are going to press us. So, defensive.
The funny thing is, Newcastle were pressing a little bit though. They kind of
high. Yeah, they did. Second half, they came out at us. Yeah, but first half they gave us. Yeah, go on.
Did you see when they started pressing, and they started pressing Jorginho? He was losing the ball
a lot. Yeah, that was a worry for me in the second half.
He is good for possession.
Yeah, if you give him the time on the ball, he's dangerous.
Yeah. If a team is not going to press as high, have Jorginho in to just get it flowing.
Yeah.
But it's like, all right, the problem is the team's not pressing high. Are you going to count on Jorginho to break the team down either?
No. No, he needs
gets it moving.
Yeah.
And the one thing I don't like about Alonso, it's like he takes 60 touches before he has to just pass the ball.
Yeah, that's all. We always know that about him.
Like a pass that can happen.
Yeah. He's always had that.
Slow enough to play. It just gets me so frustrated.
Yeah, he is a slow player. That is his problem. That's something I've never liked about him. Gets in the air. He did all right today.
And you know what's worse? Like,
if I was going to rate him, it wouldn't be more than
like
6 or a
another
7.
player could easily.
Yeah.
Yeah, another player could easily done his job. Like, easily.
Yes.
Like, he doesn't. I'm happy for Werner, though.
Yeah, definitely. That was the big bonus today, that he had a great performance again and deservedly got himself a goal.
Oh,
finally.
When he missed that chance.
Yeah.
When Alonso headed it to him.
Yeah, and then he had another one where Kovacic like floated it over to him and he was through.
Yeah.
Just put it over the bar. I was like, oh, it's just not going to be his day. And then, yeah, at the back post there.
You need that scrappy goal.
Yeah, hopefully now he can kick on now. I think him playing up, he needs someone to play up with. Like an Olivier Giroud or Tammy. Yeah, I think Tammy was unlucky. That should have been a penalty for me. At first, it looked like a good tackle.
You think so?
When they showed it back at half time, they were talking to like Gary Neville and Jamie Carragher. They were like, adamant it's a penalty. So they showed it back, and he did catch his ankle before he got the ball. So I don't know.
That's interesting. And Tammy was making a good run too.
Yeah, I felt bad.
Frick, Jerry.
I think the touch let him down when he turned and touched the ball. It just went a little bit in front of him. And,
that's the thing. He kind of like, I don't want to say he caused it on himself, but he kind of did with that poor, like the touch, and he's kind of uncoordinated. So
if he'd have got a better touch, it would have been a goal.
But you can see the disappointment.
Yeah, he looked upset. And
you can see the disappointment.
Yeah.
Because he wants to stake his claim. And I feel like there was just an opportunity for him. I feel like he could have got a couple goals in this one.
Definitely. He looked like he was up for it. And, yeah, he was looking like he was going to do something today. Giroud came on and did okay. He did his part, played his part, got a goal. It was smart.
He goal.
He got that. He knew where to go. He positioned himself. Everyone else ran to the goal. He drew himself back a little bit with his goal. He just bounced out to him. Yeah, it's just that sort of instinct, experience.
Yeah, experience.
Yeah, nowhere to position yourself.
Come back out.
Yeah, that was good. And then he did his part for Werner's goal as well, where he made himself a nuisance at the near post. Caused a problem.
Who's your man of the match?
For me, it's between Werner or Callum Hudson-Odoi. I thought had another good game today.
No cover.
Maybe, he had a good game. There's a lot of players I could talk about today that had really good games. Like Andreas Christensen, for me, had one of his best games for Chelsea.
He had a good game. He had a good
Kepa.
game. Even though I don't like him.
No, but even Kepa, what was he on today? The saves he was making. Oh, this is like...
No, he didn't. Come on, bro.
He was good today. He played well. I thought he had a good game.
He was good,
he made some good saves.
He was good, but...
It's going to take him time to find that real confidence. If he gets a good run of games, gets a couple of clean sheets, it's good for competition, though. It's going to push each other. Him and Mendy can push each other. So it's always a good thing.
You know what it is, right? You know what it is, right? It's the fact that we're used to Kepa fucking up so much. Yeah. A regular performance seems like a good game plan.
It does, I know. We've got to find a positive.
He had a regular ass performance.
Yeah, I know.
I don't like him. And I can seem harsh.
Yeah, I will say, I was nervous every time.
Players I don't like.
Yeah, definitely.
But
I'm trying to find positives.
Christensen had a good game.
Yeah. I felt with Kepa, there were times where I was still nervous. Every set piece, every corner that was being crossed every time the ball was being crossed into the box, I was worried. There was a time where he flapped at the ball, where he punched it out, and I was like, oh no. If that was Mendy, he would have just come and claimed that ball and reassured everyone. Yeah. But I feel Kepa's better with his feet than Mendy is.
Remember, I don't know. I've seen some passes go astray.
Yeah, a couple, but I feel he is slightly better than Mendy. He's a bit more calmer on the ball.
It just looks awkward with Mendy because he's so tall.
Yeah. I do prefer Mendy as a goalkeeper, though, I will say, but I just think Kepa had a good game today.
Yeah, nah,
for me, Mendy is our number one. For Kepa, who has been so shocking, for him, it's a good game.
Yeah. I give him that. Like,
yeah,
it was no mess, a good game for him is no errors, which should be the standard.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah. This is just it's not a great. He didn't have a great performance. He had a good game, and I'm happy for him that he didn't fuck up because no one can slander him on like socials today for a bad performance.
As people are in this honeymoon period with Tuchel, but
yeah,
he can be an a-hole. Like he gets mad with his players. Like when you're not performing, he will like bang you. Like you know what I mean. So like he got to be on his A game. Like for example, there was a sequence of play where they got into the box and Kepa. Like if Mendy was there, he would have collected that all day. But because it was Kepa, he had to punch it.
Yeah.
It's Newcastle, so we could kind of get away with that. You punch that to like a Gundogan or a Ward Prowse. Say we have to play Southampton next week. That's a chance.
Definitely.
You know what I mean?
Definitely. That's where I am worried that there's going to be a game, where we need Mendy in the side. He's got that presence in the box. I definitely felt a bit nervous when Andy Carroll came on the pitch towards the end.
Yeah,
with his height.
Though. That's Marina saying, yeah, you got to telling Tuchel you got to give Kepa a chance.
I think he just himself, Tuchel wants to give him a chance as well. He wants to give everyone a chance. I think that's let everyone prove themselves. Everyone gets an opportunity, and if they step up, they step up. If they can't, they need to step out, basically. So I think he's done okay. Kepa today, a good game. I wouldn't say he's our number one. Still, Mendy is for me. Just it depends on who the opponent is, I think, for who we pick in goal, like it is for a few places in our team. As same for like Alonso and a few other players that won't be playing in those positions every week.
You could tell the Tuchel system that he wants to keep the ball, but I also think he wants to play it faster though, because I feel like at times you play too slow. It gets me so mad.
He does, yeah. That's the problem with me. Teams know that, press the back three, they will lose the ball.
Yeah, you don't need.
It happened a lot in the second half where we were just keeping it in our own half, being really slow with it. But when we got it up the other end of the pitch, we looked quite dangerous. We keep the ball better in the opposition half than we do in our own, which is strange. But
I think that's what he wants to get. He wants to get us fast, and faster attack. I think he wants to do that because you can see he's complaining. I remember one time on the bench, he's like, "Come on, too much touches."
Got to move the ball quicker. Everyone's got to move a bit quicker.
But can you do that with Jorginho? Because Jorginho, unless Kovacic is in the splitting, when you need to play a split ball, the split to the back, he's only gonna play it probably if Kovacic is in between those two. If he doesn't see somebody he really likes playing with, or he kind of really trusts, I guess.
Yeah. Who else has he got really with them? He wants ball playing midfielders. For me, Kante is not a ball player midfielder. He's more someone who's going to sit deep and defend. He's going to defend or win the ball up high for you. He's not I don't think he's what Tuchel wants. I don't think any of them are really in those sort of positions. I think he's going to be looking to replace all of them. Maybe not Kovacic.
Nah, Kovacic is staying, man. Kovacic is like a baller under him.
Yeah, he played really well today. He had a great game.
He was a good man in the match for me.
Yeah.
He broke the lines. He drove with it. He was winning the ball back. If we had a gunman, cover someone who's clinical up top, cover, we'd be getting way more assists.
Definitely. If we that's what we need. We definitely need a striker.
We need a PM, a striker, and a center. We need a spine.
Yeah, we need to improve our spine a lot. Yeah.
And I don't think we're going for Declan Rice anymore. So
no, I don't think so. And
probably like a Zakari or a Sumari. You know who would be good and deep?
Yeah.
Leicester, is going to inflate prices.
Yeah, definitely. There'll be a few teams after him. He's a decent player.
You seen his little performance?
Yeah. I saw the highlights of that game. I didn't see all of it.
But yeah, what do you think about the formation?
I'm liking it at the moment. I think it works for the players we've got. I don't know if he's going to stick with it because he's played a lot of different formations from like with PSG and Dortmund. So I don't think he has a sort of formation he's stuck on. I think he's just getting the best out of the players he's got at the moment. He might change it up. Have to see. Give him the transfer window.
I got a question for you though. So now we got a new manager, and our loan people are kind of doing well. Like for instance, is looking back on it.
Yeah.
Fulham, do you think he has a spot in the side?
He could do. Tuchel might like him. There's a lot to like about Loftus-Cheek. Don't know about Ross Barkley. I think he's.
Nah, I think he's annoying. But even though,
yeah, you never know though.
I'm not gonna hold you like Ross Barkley offers something that Jorginho and Kovacic don't. Like Barkley can a goal or two. You know what I mean?
He can. Yeah, I do. Ross Barkley is one of those players. He frustrates me. He's got it in him to be a really good player.
He can shoot.
He has his games where he looks like amazing, and then a couple of games he just goes missing.
I don't
think so inconsistent.
Like
I think he just needs the right manager. I think the right people around him to give him the confidence. I think he's got that at Villa. He's got the right people, the right players around him that suit him. Conor Gallagher's looking pretty good on loan at the moment at West Brom.
He had a good assist against Man U. I felt like, oh my God, West Brom got me so mad. Like that guy up top could have scored like 2 goals.
Yeah.
And Maitland Niles had a 1-on-1 that played so bad.
And then there's Ampadu, isn't it? He's at Sheffield United.
Oh yeah, Ampadu, because you play a 3-back. I feel like where Aspie's playing, he could slot in that position. What do you think about Reece James at right wing back though? I just don't think he brings what Callum Hudson-Odoi brings to the table.
He doesn't bring the threat going forward. He's got the energy to get up and down. Defensively, he's okay. He's just inexperienced. He's just young. Give him time. Let him play that position for a year or two, and I think he'll grow into it and be a really good wing back eventually.
You think he could play at RCB?
Definitely, I think so. Eventually, as he gets more experience and learns. Yeah, I don't see why not. There's a few positions that guy could play. I think.
Say we have everybody fit, right? What is your lineup?
At the moment, it'd be Mendy in goal, Aspilicueta, Silva, Rudiger. Depends who we're playing, really. But if we're attacking, I'd go with Hudson-Odoi at right wing back. Jorginho, Kovacic at the moment. And on form at the moment, I'd give it to Alonso at left wing back. But he annoys me. I don't like him.
Okay.
But it's what we've got. Then Mason Mount in the 10. And then probably Werner. I don't know. I like Abraham. It's between Abraham and Giroud for me up top. That's the way I'd go with it at the moment on form. If Pulisic can find his form again and get back to the player he was at the end of last season, he'd be straight in the team for me. He's a game winner. He's a match winner. He makes stuff happen.
Do you think Tuchel could get the best out of Havertz? I feel like Tuchel could thrive in this position because we're like, I mean, not Tuchel.
I think so.
Havertz.
I think so. I think he's going to be patient with him. I don't think he's going to rush him. There's a lot of pressure on the lad when he came over. I think it's good that Tuchel's here. He knows what to do with young players. Look what he did with Sancho. He knows what to do with these youngsters, not push them too hard. He was at Dortmund for a while. He's worked in youth systems as well. That's where he came through. Mainz, wasn't it, in Germany? He knows how to work with young players. So, and he said it today. He likes the youth system. So, he's just the backbone of the club. Well, I like hearing that in his press conference. I think he'll get the best out of him eventually. It's going to take a year or two. You might not even think of it.
See where Mount is playing. I feel like if you want to give Mount a break, Havertz could play. Like, I feel like he'll flourish there because I don't know. He was playing right wing, like, and then if we were playing a 4-3-3, so you have to play double eights, which left us exposed because they're not the best to defend. Like, it leaves you kind of open when you're going.
Definitely, yeah.
But where he played, like, say, a 4-3-3, if he plays, like, on the right or the left, he's kind of closer to the like he likes playing like close to the striker, and he can make.
Yeah, I think playing right up next to the striker really is the best position for him. Playing off of someone, or even a partnership with Werner or someone like that.
Or runs.
Up top. Try and play him as more of a striker, maybe. It might be a suited position, or a centre forward like a Firmino, where Firmino plays for Liverpool.
Yeah,
that might be his.
Off the ball runs.
Yeah. And have some pacey like Hudson Odoi playing around him, and Werner and Pulisic. Those are the. I want to see Pulisic get back in this team, find his form again. Same with Ziyech. I'd like to see him. I think he's struggling. Come from a league it's just not the same sort of standard as the Premier League.
You heard those rumors?
Yeah, I did. I don't believe it though. That's complete bullshit. What? Tuchel's been here for 2 weeks and he already wants to leave. I don't think so. I don't believe that. So,
how you feeling from the Southampton game?
More confident now. The performances have been good. I think he knows how to set them up, and yeah, we're in fourth, which is just amazing as well. I can't believe Liverpool are in sixth.
Oh, I wasn't talking to you. Yeah. But you know what worries me about this team though? Like, it worries me that we don't create clear-cut chances often.
Yeah, that is our problem. I fancy our chances more in the Champions League at the moment, though. With Tuchel and the players we've got, the experience we've got in that competition, and playing in Europe. I think this formation will suit the Champions League as well. I think against Atletico Madrid, they're going to sit deep against us.
You think so?
Yeah, they're going to try and catch us.
In La Liga, they've been more open. They got 40 goals. Yeah,
it's different. I haven't really been watching them. They're usually just Simeone. Yeah.
And I also think because Luis Suarez hit his peak. Luis Suarez hit form right around the time.
Oh, no. I hate him.
He always scores against us.
Yeah, and he bites our players as well. He likes having a munch on us. So we've got to watch out for.
He's going to be extra motivated to score against us.
Yeah.
And he's going to do dirty stuff,
Yeah, snacking on players like he did with Ivanovic back in the day. That's just dirty.
Do little stuff to try to get heads.
He is dirty. He's a dirty player. He's a great player. Great player. I've always rated him.
But I don't like him though.
But he is so dirty. Because of I always hated him for what he did to Ivanovic. That was just
For me, it's what he did to Ghana. What anybody would have done it in his situation. You're about to get knocked out of the World Cup. handball that joint off the line. But it's an African team.
Yeah.
Semifinals or quarterfinals. But yeah, man, he's the type of guy that's gonna try to win at all costs. He's just gonna be the main threat. They're solid. They're just a solid team, you know.
They are. They're always a good side. There's always going to be a difficult, but I fancy our chances more now. The way we're playing.
I'm nervous.
And the experienced players we've got in Europe, that have played in Europe. If we can, all I want is just rest Silva for that until that game. I don't see the need of bringing him back for Southampton. Or
we need Silva, man.
We need Silva for that game. We don't really need him for the Southampton game, in my opinion. It's more of a need for that Champions League game. If he was in the side, I fancy our chances a lot more than if he wasn't.
Silva's done well though to last up to like this point without an injury.
Yeah. And I feel like he's going to be sticking around as well now, which is good news.
He said he's preparing to buy his body to play until he's 40.
That's crazy. That's crazy. Yeah.
He does got them baby jeans though. You see his face; he still looks like a baby.
Yeah, if he can keep it up, and fair play to him. Let him do it.
Yeah, man. I want to see when we get really. It sucks that you're so ahead. I would love to watch the live stream with you, but my heart can't take you being like, oh no, like
I know what you mean. Yeah, we could have to time it or something.
Wild, poor.
Yeah.
But maybe if I get, I don't know. I haven't tried because I'm in Finland and this Wi-Fi is pretty good, so I haven't tried it. But you're always gonna be your broadcast is like right there in England.
Yeah, I think so.
Our radio waves still have to travel over the Atlantic. So
yeah, they're always going to be. It's like me watching like the UFC or something like that. I'm always a little bit behind people.
Did you see it this weekend?
Yeah, that was awesome. One of the best cards. That Usman, man, his jab. That is just lethal. Yeah.
That jab. The whole card. That
was mental. My wife has never sat down and watched the whole card. She sat down and watched the whole thing with me. I was like, yeah, just watch one. She was like, all right, I'll watch one fight to watch the whole thing. She was like, yeah. Someone who's not a fan of it as well.
I forgot his name. Mendez?
Yeah.
Like he submitted a world champion black belt, like in jiu-jitsu. Like I'm about to go to jiu-jitsu right now. I'm on my way to jiu-jitsu right now.
Oh, you do it, do you?
Yeah. Black belt world champion in jiu-jitsu. That guy. It's the guy who got so tired in the first round that the next rounds he couldn't like throw anymore. I forgot his name. I think it's Ruiz or something. But there was one fight. Wow, we went from Chelsea talking to the UFC, but there was one fight where the guy was winning the whole time, and then the last round, the guy threw everything. You know what I mean? And got
yeah.
He was clearly going to lose that one. Yeah. But
there's some good fights in there. And even the women fight, that was just, I like that one.
The women fights are always entertaining, though, because they go.
Yeah. I wasn't too keen on them at first, I will say. I was like, but once I watched one, it was like, this is just amazing.
When a woman fights, man, you can tell it's going to be entertaining, because that's not something they normally do.
Yeah.
But you can tell we're talking about UFC. It's like, all right, we wrapped up the Chelsea. I'm still not. I don't know why I'm not convinced. Like, I just think we could do better.
I think we need to get see where we finish this end of the season. He needs some of his own players, and there are still those players we don't trust as Chelsea players because they've been at the club for so long. We know we don't trust them because of their performances they've had in the past. They've all got it in them. The players like your Alonso, Kepas.
You think we're going to sell Jorginho?
I don't know. He's playing so well at the moment. Him and Kovacic together are playing really well.
I hate this. Yo, you know? Oh, yeah. You know what the thing is? It's a good thing we're going through this. We're going to go through this run because it's going to tell a lot of who is actually just playing because it's kind of easier teams and it's a manager bounce. But like the Man U's, the Atleticos.
We've got a difficult run coming up soon. We've got
the Leeds. But I think Leeds is good. Like, it either could be a really hard game or a really easy game for us because the way Leeds play.
And the run-in towards the end of the season as well is really tricky. I think we've got like 4 games right at the end that is like crazy. I think it's Arsenal, City, Leicester, and Villa or something like that.
Yeah, that run is dread.
And it's going to be tricky. That'll be the test right at the end because we know it's going to be tight. This season is always going to end tight.
But thank God we got this time to get Tuchel system in. You know, get a month or 2 in before we get to the end of the season. Get like kind of how he wants to play, even though it might not be his players. Like, for instance, I feel like you see when a team's pressing and we have like a triangle, we could easily be confident and pass fast because those teams are kind of pressing to press and not really cutting angles for me that well. I don't think they're, because you can tell it's still new for Newcastle. Newcastle don't play like this. They got that coach that's implementing that.
Yeah, definitely.
But yeah, hopefully we can play fast. All I want is to play faster and to create more clear-cut chances. That's all I'm asking.
Yeah, I'm same really. It's just get a couple more. I would have been more comfortable if we'd have scored a couple more goals today.
I feel like we took
I think
we put on the break.
Defensively, we were okay, but we're not, like you said, we haven't really played anyone that dangerous at the moment. It's going to come at us.
Rashford or Bruno to start.
I want to see us against Liverpool, against Man City, against Man United, against those teams that are going to come at us, against Arsenal. Even Arsenal, they're going to come at us. They're going to attack us.
Oh, I can't wait to play Arsenal. Honestly, I still don't see that. But
so
even though
they might not be in a good position in the league, but every game against them is always a high pressure game. And that's what I want to how I see how our players react in those sort of situations. That will tell us if they're ready, if they're good enough to stick around, and I still don't think they are.
Like when we played them and they beat us 3-1, we still play kids that really don't know how to handle them situations.
Yeah, it's those high pressure games that it gets the players.
Yeah. Tuchel is better suited to deal with games like that.
Yeah.
Lampard. You seen that picture though today that they caught Lampard out smiling?
Yeah.
They always know he's gonna walk his dog on that path.
Yeah, but it's nice to know he's all right and he's getting on. And hopefully he'll get back into management somewhere. And he just wasn't. I just don't think he was ready. Really, he did a decent enough job for the time he was there. He just wasn't ready to be managing at this sort of level.
Yeah, too young. You can't be young cats. If you have it would have been better off for him if he had like a group of players that if he had when he was there, like the John Terrys, he was huge and shit.
Yeah, he didn't know. I think his man management let him down a bit as well. I think
which was surprising.
Yeah.
I thought that's something he would excel at, you know?
I think he had his favourites that he did well with, like Mason Mount and a few others.
Like, not talking to some of the players.
But I think his biggest downfall, was falling out with our more experienced players. Who obviously, if the experienced ones like Alonso, Aspilicueta, Giroud, Rudiger, they're going to be the presence around the club. They're going to be the leaders around the club. And if they're not happy, then you're in trouble.
And some of them are favorites of the board, so
yeah.
Like I'm telling you, Marina has something to do with that Kepa decision. She had a heart. She took time off her summer break to go talk to Kepa and have a heart-to-heart with him.
Yeah.
You could tell Kepa's one of those kids that never really had to struggle through anything. So dealing with hard times is hard for him. It's not like Mendy, where Mendy knows what it's like to suffer and to be get through stuff. You know what I mean? Because even Czech said it, the fact that Mendy has that, he knows what it is to go through hard times, puts him in a position to deal with the challenges at Chelsea. But Kepa's not like that. You know what I mean? So
definitely.
What it is. But I have to head out. It's been a
okay. Thanks for coming on.
No doubt. Up the Chelsea. Come on,
Chelsea. And I'll see you next time for the next game.
All right.
Thanks for coming on. Thank you, everyone, for watching. What a game, though. Let's go through quickly the player ratings. My player ratings, shall we? So Kepa in goal. I give him an 8 today. Got a clean sheet, made some good saves. I thought he played well. Aspilicueta, give him a solid 8 as well. Defensively sound. Good captain's performance. Christian said one of his best games for Chelsea for me. I'd give him a 9. Rudiger, solid again today, an 8. Hudson-Odoi, fantastic down that right-hand side, isn't he? He is electric, especially in the first half. He was brilliant. I'd give him an 8. Jorginho, very good today. Second half, he got pressed a little bit, lost the ball a couple of times. Played well overall, 7 for me for Jorginho. Kovacic, good performance. Won the ball, drove forward. I'd give him an 8. Alonso, decent in the first half, got up, pressed up high, did well to win a ball in the air for a chance for Werner. I'd give him an 8 today. I thought he played well. Mason Mount played well in the first half, went a bit missing in the second. I'd give him a 7. Timo Werner was man of the match for me. 10 out of 10 performance today from him. Brilliant. Caused all sorts of problems. Olivier Giroud come on early for Tammy Abraham. Did his job, led the line well. Forming maybe a great partnership with Timo Werner. Could be. Assisted him in the goal by causing a problem at the near post. Took his goal well as well, Giroud, from an assist from Timo Werner. So helping each other out there. A great performance, but what can we say? Kepa kept a clean sheet. Timo Werner scored. Chelsea win 2-0. We are in 4th place, guys. 4th. Smash a like for that one. Liverpool are 6th. They are in the mud. Get in the mud, Scousers. You're in 6th. Best team in the Premier League history. Do me a favour. Fucking hell. We are in 4th place. Only 4 points behind Leicester and Manchester United, who are sitting in 2nd and 3rd respectively. We can catch them, guys. We can do this. Up the Chelsea. Come on, you Blues. Smash all the likes down below. Follow all that lovely stuff. Thanks for all my followers on Facebook, on YouTube. You're all brilliant. Please go and follow me on Twitter, all those other socials. We're out there. Shed End Blues. Go and find us now. Follow us. We will follow you back because we are the famous CFC. What a performance today, guys. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time. Up the Chelsea. Come on, you Blues.